Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're going to be doing a Apexinvesting sniper backtesting again today. But instead of NQ, we're going to do ES because NQ moves very quickly and it's very hard to do sniper trades with NQ. So we're going to be looking at ES because you can actually think a little bit more and catch the trades more. So start at 9:35. We'll go to 11 or 12, haven't decided yet because there's not as many trades at the ES. And we're mainly going to be looking for filtered TXs, HD and ODD, SLZs, and ETXs. Okay. And yeah, so let's get started. There's no trades from 9:35 until here. This could have been HD if it was more than 125%, and I don't like taking elevator trades. We'll just keep going from there. Right here we have a trapped Xbox filtered, almost HD, and a ETX, so we'll take that trade. This is on June 22nd, by the way. So that's a win. I'm just gonna keep a tally. It's 7 ticks for a win, so just go bar by bar. There's not gonna be as many trades again, as I just said, with ES. So here we have another trapped Xbox filtered with an ETX, so it looks like a good trade. We'll take that. Now we'll set to break even if we don't stop out, and we stopped out. So it looks like a good trade, but wasn't. Well, stick to the rules. But here we do have HD, so we'll take that trade. That's a win. Third bar sling there, but don't love taking those. So let's see, it's already, we're just gonna go through the whole day actually. Okay, so here we have a trapped Xbox filter going into a mini magnet and paw, but looks like we can take profit before that. So you would have taken profit right at this dynamic magnet. Okay. Would have taken profit right at this dynamic magnet. So that's let's see, your entry would have been there, so that's 4 ticks, about 6 or 7 ticks. So we're just gonna call that another win, okay? Because it would have been a win, take profit at the wall or at the dynamic magnet. And then right away here ETX, but we wouldn't take that because there's a wall dynamic magnet in the way. Not a trade. Here we have a filtered TX, almost HD as well, so we'll take that. That's a win. Here we have a filtered TX with a ETX. There's a dev, 2 paws, but it looks like we can take profit before then, so we'll take it. And it's a stop. Here's an ETX with a double TX, so kind of a 2-for-1 there. Double TX, not really in a range, but there's an ETX, so we'll take that. That's a win. There's not nearly as many trades with ES. Not gonna take that trade. And the day's over. All right, so that day, that was the 20th actually. Not nearly as many trades there, so that whole entire day we got 7 trades, 5 wins, 2 losses. And NQ we get like 10 to 15 trades in the first hour and a half, so a lot different, right? A lot different. Here's the 21st. So there's no trades from 9:30 to 10 that we would have taken. Here we have a filtered TX. Our entry would have been at the wall or at the dev, so you can take it if the entry is at the dev because it would have had to basically push down into it. And then our take profit, we actually probably wouldn't have taken that. That would have worked out, but we wouldn't have taken that probably. So we're not gonna say we did. Here we have an ETX bouncing off 2 mini magnets and kind of 2 dynamic magnets, so we'll take that. That's a win. Our first trade on that day was 10.15. Here we have a filtered TX with an ETX going straight into a dynamic magnet. So we're probably not going to take that. Yep. Would have been break even if we did take it. Trying to coil. Here we have a double TX with an ETX, and it's kind of ODD from right here. So we'll take that. That's a win. So a nice thing about ES is you can actually take your time and kind of think about what's going on, because they don't form as fast. ES doesn't move nearly as fast as NQ, so you can kind of take your time. Here we have a filtered TX with an ETX. There is a paw and a dev right here, so if we did take it, we probably would have taken profit at the dev. But DR is super low as well. Probably not a great trade to take. Yeah. DR, whenever DR is super low and you're trying to go with the DR, it's a little too risky. So here we have a double TX with an ETX. So I do like that. The win. Whenever DR is really low, it's always usually best just to stay out, no matter what trade you're doing. Here we have another double TX with an ETX going back up, so we'll take that. And now break even unless we lose. So that's a loss. Depends on where your stop loss was, where your entry was, but we'll count it as a loss there. Here we have an ETX, not going to take that. Going into a dev dynamic magnet. Here we have an ETX, again, not going to take that. Worked out, but not going to take that. Here we have ODD, we'll take that trade. That's a win. Because breaking through these levels, nice little trade in between here and here. Double TX, not taking that. Would have worked out, but that's okay. A lot of third bar slings that are working out fine, but filtered TX with an ETX here. So looks like a good trade. We probably would have taken that. And another loser. Here we have an ETX with kind of an HD, so we'll take that. Would have taken profit, most likely right at this dynamic magnet, right before, one tick before, so that would have been a win. We'll count it as a win. Yes, your take profit would have been at 24.5, but you would have wanted to obviously move it a little before the dynamic magnet. Here we have an ETX, almost ODD. So we'll take that trade. And that's the day. All right. So that day was 6 wins, 2 losses, roughly. Depends on obviously where your take profit and all that was. But yeah. So now we're on the 22nd. We'll tally up the profit at the very end. So no trades up until here. Let's keep going. Third bar slings have been working great. We don't take those usually. Here we have a filtered TX going right into settlement, so not taking that. Would have been a loser. Settlement's very strong usually. So here we have another third bar sling. Looks like a good trade there. Would have worked out. Here we have a filtered TX right into a dynamic magnet. Not going to take that. Would have worked out. Here we have a filtered TX, kind of with HD as well, so we'll take that. And that's a win. Our first trade was almost at 11 o'clock. Here, we can take this filtered TX trade because our entry would be right above the settlement. And it's almost HD. That's a win. Alright, here we have an ETX trade, but it's going right into our ice level. So not the smartest trade. I don't love ETXs straightly on their own. They're good paired with HD ODD. Either way, it would have been a winner. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna say we didn't take it. I don't like double TXs. Here, nothing. There's no trade there. There is a filtered TX, but not a good trade. Would have worked out, but not a great trade there. Right here we have ODD right into a dev and dynamic magnet, so we wouldn't have taken that. Did work out again. Here we have an ETX. We could take this trade because it is HD, and our entry would be right above this dynamic magnet. And that would have worked out. That would have worked out. Dynamic magnet or mini magnet here with a paw, another paw above it, double TX and ETX. We'll say we took it. Would have won. And that's today. So that was 4 wins, no losses. And that is it for that. So not nearly as many trades. So you see 3 entire days of trades. Could have been one NQ morning. So we'll tally the totals up though. So we had a total of about, let's see, 5, 10, 15 wins. That's 105 ticks of profit. And then we had 4 losses, which is 68 ticks. So after all of that, you only got 37 ticks of profit. Multiply that by 12.5 per tick. That's only $462.50 after 3 entire days of trading. That's a yikes to me. I could do that in one morning with my own manual entries, but yeah, so maybe we'll do more back testing of this. NQ is definitely better. Just a matter if you can catch them or not. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys.